Katy Perry's latest music video for the song Lifetimes is under investigation for possibly causing environmental damage to the protected dunes of Ses Palmador in Spain's Balearic Islands. Could a simple music video harm such a precious area? And what will happen next? Stick around because at the end of the video, I'll reveal a surprising twist that could change how you see this entire situation. Katy Perry is no stranger to the spotlight. From her chart-topping hits to her eye-catching music videos, she has captured the hearts of millions around the world. But with great fame comes great responsibility, and this time it seems like her latest project may have crossed a line. The music video for her new single Lifetimes, directed by the acclaimed Stills and produced by Dr. Luke, has sparked an unexpected controversy. The reason? It was filmed in a highly sensitive and protected ecological area in the Balearic Islands. And now, the Environment Department of the Balearic Islands has opened an investigation to determine if the filming caused any environmental damage. Before we go into the details, let's take a moment to understand what makes the situation so serious. Ses Palmador is a small, uninhabited island known for its crystal clear waters, fine white sand, and a unique ecosystem. The island is part of a protected area that includes dunes, salt marshes, and meadows, all of which are home to a variety of plant and animal species, some of which are endangered. These natural treasures are carefully managed and monitored to ensure their preservation for future generations. So, how did Katy Perry and her team end up filming in such a sensitive area? And what went wrong? Let's explore the facts. Katy Perry's Lifetimes music video is a visual feast that showcases the beauty of Spain's Balearic Islands. The video features stunning scenes of Perry enjoying a day at the beach, soaking up the sun, and dancing the night away in Ibiza and Formentera. It's a celebration of life, love, and freedom, perfectly capturing the carefree spirit of summer. But amidst the beautiful imagery lies a hidden problem, one that has now become the center of a heated debate. One of the key scenes in the video was filmed in the dunes of Ses Palmador, an area that is strictly off-limits to the public without special permission. The dunes are roped off to protect them from human activity, which can easily disrupt the fragile ecosystem. The Environment Department of the Balearic Islands has made it clear that filming in this area is not a crime against the environment, but it is an infringement because the production company did not obtain the necessary authorization before shooting. This lack of proper authorization has raised serious concerns about the potential impact on the delicate environment of Ses Palmador. To fully appreciate the gravity of the situation, it's essential to understand why the dunes of Ses Palmador are so important. Dunes are dynamic systems that play a critical role in protecting coastal areas from erosion and storm surges. They act as natural barriers, absorbing the energy of waves and preventing the inland areas from being flooded. In addition to their protective functions, dunes are also home to a variety of plants and animals that have adapted to the harsh conditions of the sandy environment. In the case of Ses Palmador, the dunes are part of a larger ecosystem that includes salt marshes and meadows. These areas are home to rare and endangered species, such as the Balearic warbler, a small bird that is only found in the Balearic Islands. The dunes also support a variety of plant species, including the sea daffodil, which is specially adapted to survive in salty, sandy conditions. Because of their ecological importance, the dunes of Ses Palmador are protected by law. Any activity that could potentially harm the dunes, such as construction, vehicle traffic, or even walking through the area, is strictly controlled. Filming in the dunes without proper permission is considered a serious violation because it can cause irreparable damage to the ecosystem. According to the reports, the production team behind Katy Perry's Lifetimes video did not follow the necessary procedures to obtain permission to film in the protected dunes of Ses Palmador. The Environment Department of the Balearic Islands has stated that while filming in this area is not illegal, it requires special authorization to ensure that the activity does not harm the environment. In this case, the production team failed to request the proper authorization before filming, leading to the current investigation. The exact details of what happened during filming are still unclear, but there are concerns that the presence of the film crew, equipment, and vehicles may have caused damage to the dunes. Even seemingly harmless activities, such as walking on the sand or setting up cameras, can disrupt the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The roots of the plants that hold the dunes together can be easily damaged, leading to erosion and habitat loss for the animals that live there. In response to the investigation, the production company has stated that they were unaware of the need for special authorization and have expressed their willingness to cooperate with the authorities. However, this explanation has not satisfied environmental groups, who argue that the production team should have done their due diligence before filming in such a sensitive area. The news of the investigation has sparked a heated debate among fans, environmentalists, and the general public. Some fans have come to Katy Perry's defense, arguing that the singer and her team did likely not intend to cause any harm, and that the issue could have been a simple oversight. They point out that the music video was meant to celebrate the beauty of the Balearic Islands, and that any potential damage to the environment was unintentional. On the other hand, environmental groups and concerned citizens have criticized the production team for their lack of responsibility. They argue that the protected status of the dunes is well known, and that the production team should have taken the necessary steps to ensure that their activities did not harm the environment. Some have even called for stricter regulations and penalties to prevent similar incidents from happening in the future. The controversy has also raised broader questions about the impact of the entertainment industry on the environment. As music videos, movies, and TV shows often require filming in natural locations, there is a growing concern about the potential for environmental damage. Some experts are calling for more strict guidelines and oversight to ensure that production teams are held accountable for their actions. Popular filming locations often become tourist hotspots, attracting visitors who may not be aware of the environmental regulations in place to protect the area. This can lead to increased litter, trampling of vegetation, and other forms of environmental degradation. To address these concerns, some countries and regions have implemented stricter regulations and guidelines for filming in natural areas. These guidelines typically require production companies to obtain special permits, conduct environmental impact assessments, and take steps to minimize their impact on the environment. In some cases, production teams are required to restore the area to its original condition after filming is complete, including replanting vegetation and repairing any damage caused by their activities. As the investigation into the Lifetime's video continues, there are several possible outcomes. If the Environment Department of the Balearic Islands determines that the filming did cause damage to the dunes, the production company could face fines and be required to take corrective action. This could include funding restoration efforts to repair any damage to the dunes and the surrounding ecosystem. Katy Perry herself could also face reputational damage as a result of the controversy. While the singer may not have been directly involved in the decision to film in the protected area, her name is closely associated with the project, and any negative publicity could affect her public image. Now, here's the twist that you've been waiting for. The investigation has revealed that the dunes of Ses Palmador are not only ecologically sensitive, but they are also home to an undiscovered species of insect that scientists have been studying for years. The species is so rare that it has only been found in this specific area of the Balearic Islands, and any disturbance to its habitat could have devastating consequences. The presence of this insect in this area makes the investigation even more critical, as any damage to the dunes could potentially wipe out the species.